That, oops, Zoop! That dude has an announcer voice that I've never really tried to emulate. It's like kind of nasal. Hello and welcome to Night. Like when I do it, it sounds almost like a little more Billy Mazy. Welcome to Night City. Yeah, no, it's a little too like Carnival Barker. I'd have to really practice that to find his, because he hits that kind of like nasally come one come all kind of thing, but it's not quite so like hokey. Methtalica, you digging this game? I am very much. Have your feelings on this game changed in any way the further you got into it? I'm liking it less and less. Interesting. I'm liking it more and more, but that's mostly because I'm being pleasantly surprised by a lot of the themes in the game and a lot of the stories, and I think a lot of the residual questions that a lot of these. Yeah, I'm not going to press anything, Shaolin. Although I think I've heard this before. I think I've heard this one. This is the one where Doc Paradox reads a line as Johnny to you. He calls you V. Doc Paradox does. So this is very, very, very weird. This loading line. But I got the blues after finishing it. Not from the story, but the fact that it's done. Yeah, that post-game depression is real. There's games that I've had pretty deep relationships with while I'm playing them, and then yeah, when those credits roll, you get that like, what is it, Castro standing around the yard look thing going on, hands behind your back, staring out the window while it's raining, wondering what it's all about. I mean, this game in particular. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Never sleeps. Makashi, gotta figure out how to get us there, V. ASAP.
Like, what is that about? Oh, that was Escobar? Never mind. I haven't seen Narcos. I don't know. Sorry. Charizard, thank you for the sub. So that's weird. That's weird. Part of me wants to be like, well, that's like, it's just a mistake, right? A bug? But there's very little reason that you'd have a voice actor read another character's line and whoopsie it into the game. So that implies a lot of unreliable narration about this game in general. Oh shit! There's a Devo Energy Dome emote? Are you for real? Oh wow. From a Plastics channel? Huh. You gonna be on for a bit? Yeah, a couple hours at least. But this game particularly, and how it deals with death, and death is such a central theme to the game. And that sounds so dumb because most video games are about death because you're shooting. But no, actually, like, thinking about the concept, playing with it, putting parameters on it. It's all about death. If you already did the Voodoo Boys quest, I think there's an explanation for that line. I did the Voodoo Boys quest. I did remember reading some lore about Doc Paradox, but didn't quite get a reason why Doc Paradox would be talking to me as Johnny Silverhand, unless like while connected to the deep web or whatever, Johnny Silverhand as an AI is starting to change. Maybe he absorbed the speech patterns of Doc Paradox for some reason, and now that's in my head too. I don't know. Oh, Channel Fantastic Plastics. They were performing Gut Feeling, Whip It, and Girl You Want last night. Are they a Devo cover band? Explanation probably has to do with alt, but I don't know. I mean, yeah. You're dealing with a game where there's an entire the digitization of a living human in your head. And also, you just interacted with the digitization of another living spirit in the internet in general. What is Doc Paradox? He's kind of a hacker shock jock. He's like a disruptive radio personality. He speaks to hacking and digital culture, basically talking about how the net has got to be taken back by the people and stuff like that. I'm not super familiar with his whole like philosophy because I've only seen bits and pieces of the character, but yeah, figuring out how that relates to Johnny Silverhand and why Doc Paradox would be talking as Johnny Silverhand to me in a loading screen is that's a bit of a mystery. But this is a game that, relies a lot on unreliable. Oh shit, my jump is still not there. Oh fuck. Okay. Did I just rebind jump? Let's see if I did. Maybe that's the solution. Also, holy moly, my frame rate was amazing there for a second. I was on Winter Boardless though? That's weird. It's still pretty good. Well, I think I see a little bit of visual tearing. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's right. I think in a previous build, it wouldn't read my, like, refresh rate correctly. So turning on VSync, it was, like, stuck to, like, 37 or 49 or something like that, so... Okay, well, there's that. What are your settings? I got everything on blast, baby! Got it all maxed out. Mostly maxed out. And then this is the big one. RTX Psycho, everything on. DLSS on quality. I'm not rendering this in native 1440p. I wonder what kind of resolution the base is. 3080? Mm-hmm. A 3080. I mean, DLSS is what makes it work. It would not operate that way otherwise. I may have just accidentally unbound a jump or something, because that's what it feels like. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, let's do that again. Am I... fuck. I thought it was, like, overweight for a second. Okay, well, here. Easy way to test this, I guess. How many FPS are you getting? I can turn on FPS. I don't know. There, it felt like it was 60 at least. Maybe around 70, 80. In the cities, it can drop... It does get to, like, the 20s and teens for a split second. But it usually stays around, like, 40?
Beautiful, V.
This is very...
Joe's training
and I can
starts
jump,
tomorrow.
okay.
Then it won't be long until you hear his name again. He has potential, that boy. Nice work. Until next time.
I found a few roofs that won't allow you to jump. Yeah, all I can figure is that maybe the game flags you as being in a, like in a cutscene or something. Oops, why did you, oh, because I have it equipped? Oh, it's legendary. But that's not an iconic, it's just a really... Okay. There's nothing about this that's interesting, except for maybe the clear view, but it is a gun you can get anywhere else. I just dropped it a rarity. So yeah, I'm gonna sell it. I'm just gonna see. Just gonna see. I wanna walk this path myself. If I sell everything instead of dismantling it, like if I don't go down that like min-maxing must level up everything path and instead just focus on converting these resources into money, I'm curious where that's gonna put me at the end of the game. These guns are worth nothing. I need to stop picking up gray. Like maybe that's something I can dismantle for the experience, because 15 eddies is not worth it. And actually, maybe the materials they dismantle into might be more worth it than that. But everything above a gray is worth some amount of cash. A stackable amount of cash. At least the weapons. It doesn't look like... Yeah, the armor doesn't seem like it's... It's also just kind of harder to tell what's worth selling as armor. You look like John Travolta. I'm going to assume that... Or I'm going to take that as a compliment and say thank you. Guess what? I dance like him too. And I'm as rich and famous. I am a huge fan of late John Travolta. I think that man has just kept throwing punches, and I love it. I need to watch... Oh, God, what is it? The movie where he... I need to watch Gotti. I need to watch the movie where he plays, like... He plays, like, a neurodiverse, like, fan or something. Just the picture of him in, like, a Hawaiian shirt with a bowl cut. And I was like... Beautiful. Fanatic. Yes. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm assuming it's not, but isn't Gotti the worst movie of all time? I don't care. He really brings something to his performances. I mean, I'm saying this now because I did finally watch Get Shorty, and I was like, dang, okay. It was kind of neat of him to play Vince Vega and Chili, those two roles in a short amount of time, and it's interesting because they're like similar but different in a very kind of subtle but important way. It was directed by Fred Durst. See? It's only stacking up the reasons why I need to play this game. Okay, I can jump, so everything's fine. Here's where I'm at in the story. Oh, I actually trimmed down my gigs and side jobs pretty significantly. I think I'll do one more side job. And then I've done the gym, I've done the Voodoo Boys. I've done that part of the narrative. I have not done the parade with Takamura. The movie is called The Fanatic. Beautiful. Get Shorty's good, so is Be Cool. So it's my mental narrative is weird and filled with pretentious dismissiveness. Blah, blah. Basically, I remember seeing ads for Get Shorty and being like, they're just copying Pulp Fiction. But I hadn't even seen Pulp Fiction at that point, and I think Pulp Fiction came out after Get Shorty. So in my weird, tangled, stupid teenage head, I decided that those movies weren't worth my time for some reason. Yeah, maybe Plastic Canvas, maybe that's what I'm basing it on? I don't know. And then I see Be Cool, and I'm like, oh, they're just copying Get Shorty. A movie that I hadn't even seen at that point, and somehow that meant I didn't want to watch it, so... yeah, whatever. What tangled lives we weave, you know? You know what I mean? I really haven't been seeing a whole lot of cool dialogue. If I had one mean thing to say about Cyberpunk, it's that. Why isn't there a cool skill check in every possible conversation? And until they add that, I'm not ready to accept this game as being complete. Yeah, Blow Magic. I've seen Stephanie play that mission. And so I'm very excited to see it myself. Did you finish Judy's questline already? I don't know what counts as finishing. I don't know. Like, I don't know when it's over, and I don't want to know. So, I have done... Judy and I are very, very familiar with each other. I don't know what that tells you. Can't see the road. Oi. Alright. The dash is just like... it's too... No, I guess I can see the road fine. And this man... this dashboard is great. Just got a brake, so I'm like... need a booster seat? Yeah. This questline is super interesting. You know what, Zach? You know what's interesting to me? I look forward to it, and I'm sure you're correct, but there was this dynamic where... and it happened only with The Witcher 3, where I would play it, and the people watching every single quest, every single one, had at least one person go like, oh man, this one's really good. They were all right, by the way, because there was always something interesting about every quest, and it was interesting to see that like different people latched onto different things, or found different things really interesting. The exact same thing is happening with Cyberpunk. The exact same thing. I'll pick a quest and somebody's like, oh shit, oh this one, I really like this one, or you're gonna really like this one. You know what never happens? I'm gonna go there. You know what never ever happens when like you play like Skyrim or like Far Cry? No one's ever like, oh man, this quest. Unless something like Far Cry, it's like a story quest and some crazy shit happens, but like, I don't know. There's certain things I notice, certain patterns that happen with like certain kinds of games. Oh boy, another car. Oh, praise God. Another car. Oh. I don't care. I don't care. Oh shit. Flashing lights warning or something. Oh, I'm holding it the wrong way. Wait, am I? Shit. God damn it. Oh. Maybe I should just hear it. It's like shorting out. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, there we go. Good enough. All right. I had a point before. It doesn't matter now. What are those things? They're like, I don't know, little rave sticks. What, you never been to a Vocaloid concert? Come on. Am I dealing with amateurs here? Manic Jeff, thanks for the sub. Oh, yes, because you want them now? I got these from a drive-through rave experience. I guess I don't know. What are they called? They're not fascinators. I think there's a word for them. Specifically. And they have ones too that like sync up wirelessly, so everyone's like light stick does the same pattern and the same color. So when you look out over the whole audience, it's like the same thing. It's so cool. Oh shoot, my speakers were on. Drive through Rave like a Starbucks, basically. Dude, it was crazy. So Insomniac, the like EDM event company, I guess are they labeled? I don't think they're labeled. They're called Vibratos. Is that real? I mean, for all I know, that's a great name. They usually do like music events and festivals and stuff, but they don't have those anymore. We're in a post-festival world. So what they did, and man, I respect the shit out of the hustle, is they made this like winding track, and then put all these like lights and stuff around it, and then like kind of like a drive-in movie. They play like EDM over the radio, so you can listen to the set list while you're driving through. There was a part of the drive-through where it was like a warehouse you drove through, but they had human actors like raving in there. Oh, okay, you were joking. All right, that makes sense. I thought, but yeah, there were like dudes that would come to your car and like rave with you for a second and then like dance on, and I was like, ah, shit, it's the dystopian future, but this is the best thing we got. Also, this is like part of. It's that weird mix of being like, this is depressing, but also this is the cyberpunk future. I could have imagined if I wrote a dumb short story about the future, it would be somebody raving in a car with somebody on the outside raving too because there's a deadly virus. I miss shows so much. I do too. I gotta admit that scratched an itch. It does. So it did. So I don't know. This is one of the perks of living in Los Angeles, which, by the way, you know, you gotta factor that in mind when you complain about housing costs or anything, but whatever. Oh, King Egg. Yeah, I figured that was gonna come up. I did read that because, well, it's just, you know, it's in my world, you know, because of who I live with and love, my partner.
Upstairs.
Thanks.
But yeah, any thoughts? I vague tweeted about it. Vague enough that I'm not like, I'm so tired, like, I don't know, it's a difficult line to walk, I think. To not want any smoke, like, you don't want to start any shit. You genuinely don't. I don't want to ruin anyone's day. But I see hurt and miscommunication. I see tragedy happening. And I don't know, it's tough to not do anything, even if you don't want to get involved and don't want any negativity. So, my cowardly solution is to vague tweet. At least I feel like I've said something or stood up for something.
It's good to see you again.
Something happened?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything.
The only part I miss about living in LA,
prepping for the
Seattle was
debate.
cool before the pandemic
I've
hit.
rescheduled all
I've
his
wanted to
meetings
live in
out of the
Seattle for a
office
while.
today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Shit.
Bother us at doing what, exactly?
Mike, we're talking
You'll know
about
in
the
a minute.
cornerstone of my platform. I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Court. No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass!
It's the absolute perfect piece of music to play that conversation. Man, I'm just thinking, the last thing I did in this game was like a 20-minute bare-knuckle brawl with a cybered out boxing champ. And now I'm here. Man. You really do go some places in this game.
Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
I was on the city council. I figured at some point you would have some questline with the mayor, because that was mentioned a couple of other times. What did you do to your pillow, bruh? What did you do to your other pillow, bruh? Is this like artistic? Is this like ripped jeans? Why does your couch look like ass? It's
Shall
like
we?
the spray liner is starting to crack off.
We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise.
God.
I grab my pistol.
Like, of course I gotta hit the photo button.
Out of-
Are you freaking kidding me? God. God damn it. It is super impressive. Wait for it to sit fully.
The bedroom. See a stranger.
She's basically there.
He looks like he's about to reach
Oh,
for it.
the hand.
So I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me, of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Can't blame you.
Former mayor's
How am I
death?
either of those things?
You unraveled that mystery.
Oh.
I trust you'll be able to crack this one as well.
Oh, I hit phone mode the second she sat. Yeah, you're right. It's obvious that a lot of care and attention went into the backdrop and framing of a lot of the conversations you have, which, and I brought this up like kind of at the beginning, but man, is it just like that is such classic RPG craft, classic PC RPG craft. One of the best, like this thing right here. Every conversation you had in like Fallout 2 was a frame out on the person you're talking to from like the first person perspective, and then the background art matters and stuff like that, and it's such a similar vibe, but like to me it is the next gen like HD version of that, and it's so subtle you don't even really know what's happening. Whereas in Fallout, you know, you're staring down on your sprite, you click on an enemy, the screen goes black and it comes back up in conversation. But here you move from gameplay to dialogue sequence largely smoothly. They do the Half-Life thing of locking you in a chair sometimes. But like the fact that they can construct a gameplay thread that moves through all these things, and it's just, and like no loading either. Once you're in,
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know. NCPD's full of people who...
I don't mean to probe, but you're saying they editorialize too heavily.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
And that's tough to say. I'm trying very, very hard to not assume too much about anyone else or what they're doing or what information they have or anything like that. I can't. And I don't, like I said before, definitely don't want to add to the negativity in the world in any way. So trying to like tiptoe through that or think about that. Just leave it if it's uncomfortable. Nah, it's not uncomfortable. Not at all. Just trying to make sure we're like, that's where my head's at. If it were me, I would be, given the amount of effort I'm trying to not be negative now, I would be very, I'd be suspicious of anything that doesn't add up. I'll say that as a reporter, as someone who used to report. I haven't done it in a while, but there's no way. I can't think of a single circumstance in my life where I've ever had that many sources and no quotes. But that means I don't know the circumstance. I don't know any of that stuff. But that doesn't feel right. Something about that feels really wrong. Yeah. So that's me. Oh, when you first meet Vic, the way the conversation carried on as he moved from one side of the room to the other was so immersive. Yeah, and I guess that doesn't actually happen too much in Cyberpunk, of characters moving around inside of a conversation space. But yeah, it's weird because and going back to the article thing, anonymity makes total sense, but you can still quote an anonymous source. You just give them an anonymous name, and if you verified the source, that's how that works. It's done in other reporting. So the lack of that is what concerns me. Again, not trying to assume too much, but when I do that in writing, it's because it was either something somebody told me and I wasn't recording, and then later I didn't remember specifically what they said, so I had to paraphrase, which means that's an awful lot of information to like piece together based on being told something and then remembering it later. You can paraphrase in writing, but it can't be used to carry the whole narrative of a story. That has to be done by the sources. Should be done by the sources. So, That's what kind of makes my eyebrows go a little, huh? That's all. Game hooked me immediately with the Nomad open when I didn't feel more powerful than the NPCs by default. The dialogue options didn't explicitly state what they would do. Oh, you like that, Bugman? I do too. I think it really lands in the middle of a lot of like this or that. Works pretty well with me.
No badges. Gotcha.
Are you playing Conqueror's Blade a bunch?
It's
It's a good game.
Our private security.
Bonus lore.
SSI is pretty small time. Why didn't you go with Arasaka or Militech?
It's what was recommended to us.
On the bright side, we're not dependent on any mega corporations.
Intruder, take anything, break anything.
Maybe the interviews are
Nothing
conducted under
missing.
background stipulations rather
I haven't
than
noticed any
offer on
damage
record.
either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
That doesn't make sense because you would still record it. And if you want your reporting to be solid, you would want to use recordings in
shouldn't delay
quotes.
too long.
Like that's freedom as a writer because it's not your words, it's somebody else's. So it doesn't that doesn't really add up, especially for that many people. Theoretically, that many people. So it just doesn't add up to me. But whatever.
Is everything all right?
Said you passed out?
I was talking to chat, guys. Come on.
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Is this just the
Nothing.
same dialogue?
I woke up in bed the next...
Any idea?
Nope.
Okay. They just let you ask it again. Got it.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark.
Oh, no worries,
He was
Egg.
wearing some sort of mask.
I guess I don't want to get caught in some business where it's just
Or was
like
it an implant?
being pro
really get a good
cyberpunk
look
or
at it.
anti cyberpunk, whatever.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing.
I want good
Election
reporting.
season takes its toll on you.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim
It can't be
there's no
both.
sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
That's
Security cams didn't record anything.
that's an interesting point.
Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a
Oh, you
bad
can be
day.
both. My bad. That makes way more
Convenient answer.
sense. Yeah, you're right.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
That or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Could be the same people who were behind Mayor Ryan's murder.
Or Weldon Holt, Jeff's opponent in the race. The polls have him trailing Jeff.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Death by Dionysus, which is it's an awesome name, says, I've enjoyed the hell out of this game, put over 240 hours in while working full-time already, but I sympathize and understand the people who felt misled or lied
Shall we?
to. Yeah. That is a perfectly empathetic, reasonable, and enviable stance, I think. I just want everyone to get to the point where they can enjoy the game, you know? That's what I want. And it upsets me to think that
V?
you know, here's the grandest irony of all. I was just thinking that, like, the grand tragedy is that somebody who may like a thing may opt to not enjoy it, or even speak negatively about it just because of weird societal factors. But just in my own head, I was like, yeah, I didn't watch Get Shorty for all these silly reasons until a week ago. So, you know, whatever, man. It's the tangle of life. It's gonna happen. I need to stop Man, just stop thinking about other people so much. It's tough. I try to train myself to be as considerate as possible, and I think sometimes that overflows into worrying about things that either don't matter or are just going to happen anyway.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Never
Please,
help
please.
anyone. Yeah.
I'm sure Veal turns something up.
Empathy and
So,
overthinking go hand in
Is that all you need
hand.
for now?
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind taking a look.
I've no
around.
joke been trying to push myself into just
Of course.
giving a
Liz will
shit
give you a
less,
tour.
thinking
Gotta run to a
less.
meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
I don't know. It's an interesting process.
Come on. Let me show you around.
I would just go with the flow and stick to the consequences in an RPG. Feels hard not to reload a mistake at this point. I've scummed a couple things. I enjoy living with consequences, but like mistakes that have, if it's like a tiny mistake that has a huge consequence or actively like precludes you from seeing a thing you were excited to see, that's when it's like, well, shit, man, I just tripped. Like I tripped on something and now I don't get to, like, a character died. That's when it's like, come on. But I do kind of like forcing yourself to live with a whoopsie sometimes. Really enjoyed this game, but it hits the same story points as Fallout 4 for me. Combo options feel like yes, but rude, no, but actually yes. Those options are always there because they kind of have to be. But Egg, I think the thing that really sets it apart from Fallout 4 is the other dialogue that isn't any of those things. There's a lot of dialogue that's just lore, or just conversation, or just there to flesh out characters, or options that are way more nuanced. You can ask questions about things. You can go into whole subtrees of dialogue. Fallout 4 didn't have any of that. So on some level, yeah, it's going to be the same, because a conversation is always going to have something that's an affirmation and something that's a refutation, or a keep talking or stop talking button. Like, those have to be there. But I think to say that that's all that's there, or to say that it's as complicated as Fallout 4 is maybe it's pulling the wool over my eyes. Maybe it's throwing a corpo dialogue here and there, and I'm like, ah. So I'll keep an eye on that. Let's say through this quest, let's try to see what the dialogue actually is and where it actually goes. So this is just a trigger to like go with her or to bail out of the
We
quest.
can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest.
This is probably going to be a fairly linear sequence because, what else am I going to do? It's probably just going to be like a gang of questions I can ask in each area, or just say let's move on.
Sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
Oh, you could either follow her or look around yourself? Oh, okay.
If Jeff can get elected,
I completely misinterpreted it already.
favors or otherwise,
Maybe I'm not qualified to do this.
that'd be the real victory.
That's kind of cool. Damn, I kind of wish...
Jeff's office,
Oh, she's
control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
She'll tell me some stuff.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
This is where Jeff's elections.
Uh-oh.
You don't
I'm
even have time to
fired at
think
him
about food, so
here.
you just order whatever. Right after walking.
Two dialogues
It's
at
true,
the same
Jeff hasn't
time.
eaten anything else recently?
Oof. Well, Cyberpunk's not winning any marks right now, is it? Fallout 4's dialogue, I mean, it may be simple, but it worked. Why does that happen so much? So you're combining environmental triggers. You're combining multiple environmental triggers that can happen at the same time. So, here's a game design idea. Let's say you have an AI character who's walking from point to point along some nodes. You have some dialogue because this is a good chance to drop some lore. It's kind of endemic to the environment. But you also have quest triggers that mean when the player does something or looks at something, it's going to initiate another conversation. All right, so NPC is, or rather, I should say, the way that specifically worked out is I initiated conversation, and then the NPC arrived at the destination and fired the next line. So what should happen? Should the original dialogue play in totality, and then it starts the follow-up dialogue? Should it interrupt the existing dialogue and just start the new thing. Because in option 2, the player might get confused and not get the instruction they're supposed to get, or they might walk off if the previous dialogue's too fast. In option 1, the player's going to know that they missed dialogue, and then they'll save scum if they're weird, like me. 2 different triggers overlapping and trying to continue. Fallout 4 would just shut a trigger for the newest one to run through. That's usually what happens. It just cuts off the old one. That's something that they didn't fix in time, I'm guessing.
Bullet holes. Cocked up. Someone tried to patch up the bullet holes. Assuming neither of you had anything to do with this.
No, of course not.
Dialogue should be saved like God of War boat lore. Oh, like interrupted and resumed later? Then you have like a floating thing over that NPC. What if something happens to that NPC before they're allowed to say that? Or what if you initiate other dialogue? Does it go on top of the stack? Does it go at the bottom of the stack?
Blood stains. Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from?
The way that, because there is that God of War style, and it's been used in a couple of other
I'm 100%
games.
sure it's not ours.
But it's usually one long thread of dialogue that
Probably.
gets flipped on and off in a pretty binary kind of way. Oh, that happens with phone calls? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think things like that, it's just, games are complicated. Games like this especially. It's just the lore, yeah. Chemical residue, cleaning solvents. What happened in here? Yeah, step into the sunlight first, please.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
I'm trying to remember. I thought he was in bed. What's this chemical residue all about? Oh, is this the blood trail? For example, I love the conversation when V is obtaining the robot from Maelstrom with Jackie. There are about 3 ways to resolve that interaction/standoff. That dynamic doesn't occur enough in the quest resolution to IMO. As another example, Mass Effect was great at branching quests and resolutions. I think. Quest resolution. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's some quests that have resolved differently for me, but largely it is like they just sort of end earlier. I do wonder truly, like, I remember Mass Effect not actually being that variant. And I am curious what factors and how many factor into the conclusion of the game. Because it seems like, based on bits and pieces that I've heard, that's where a lot of that variance comes into play. And I want, like, I don't know if it's like the Fallout thing. Because there's the Fallout thing, where it's like, they just tell you a little short story summarizing the outcome of all the little bits along the way. Which is sort of like that style of doing side quests that individually have their own unique outcomes.
Why is this door concealed?
Yeah.
Where? There's no door here.
That door?
Scanner's
I will.
showing
I'm just getting
something
distracted.
Wait. You mean here?
Right here. It's closed. Previous owners left over, maybe?
No. Open it. Somehow, please.
I'm not strong enough.
Maybe it's worth checking their office downstairs.
Maybe. Can I move this? Oh, King, no worries, man. Do not ever apologize for chit-chatting it up. I appreciate your commentary. Honestly, like, I appreciate, and this is what I really like, is I'm finally like starting to get some critical comments of the game that feel like more rooted in like, okay, this is actually a thing instead of just like it's bad or it's like I've just been seeing a lot of like blanket judgment calls about the quality or amount of content that to me are just wildly inaccurate. Like saying that all the quests are the same or something like that. I'm just like, where they're not, like they're just not. You maybe don't like them, that's fine, but they're not all as... So, I'm finally seeing some things where I'm like, okay, now that's actually like there's something to that. So that's kind of why I'm honing in on it so much. What's your opinion on gaming becoming more multiplayer focused? Are you worrying that one day single player games will be too few and too far between with less money invested into them? That has been asked for like the last 15 years. No. Because there are still people who make games because they want to play them. There are still people who make games that like games. I think if game making was still a purely mathematical thing, then that might be the case, because yeah, multiplayer games tend to generate more money for the cost of operation if you can have a successful one. But there are people who love games that aren't multiplayer games, and they end up making those. I was very worried about the death of the single-player experience 10 years ago, and here we are, like Cyberpunk, games like Prey, anything from machine games. There are Red Dead 2, yeah. There are like Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us. Like there's a lot of very powerful single-player narrative experiences that have huge budgets and deliver incredible experiences. Spider-Man, yeah. So we've been in this economy for a while where multiplayer games have made crazy amounts of money, but it doesn't prevent anyone from trying to make big, cool, amazing, complicated, breathtaking games. So yeah, if I had that concern too, but I think time has kind of shown that no, people's creative spirit is what keeps cranking these games out. I say cranking like... What you slot is what you got? I don't think I've read this. The girl brushed a violet lock of hair from her forehead and winked at the man with a silver tattoo standing on the opposite side of the room, sending him the studied smile of a charming ditz. At this moment, Lucy Murray was the fluff-brained daughter of Cosmotech's CEO. No, it's not Pacific. Okay. Known for her love of hot pink cars and an IQ that matched her shoe size. She couldn't afford to slip out of character, not if she wanted to finish the job. Hey! Oh, that was horrible. A note of vocal fry? Yeah, that was just all vocal fry. She called in a thin, pouty voice with a note of vocal fry, so I'm like, hey! So glad you came by. Ever since Daddy bought me this cafe for my B-Day, almost no one comes by here anymore. Oh, Christ, that's horrible. And then she had him, hook, line, and sinker. That made my skin crawl. He turned to look at her, some exaggerated yet flirtatious pity in his expression, then started over towards the counter. Lucy executed a quick scan to identify the organic parts of his body and prepare the hypodermic needle containing the sleeping agent. She took 3 steps in the tattooed man's direction and, as she's done dozens of times before, pretended to stumble. Of course, he caught her as she fell into his chest, then, in a blur, Lucy injected the needle into an exposed patch of organic tissue. No gasps of surprise, no shouts, not a single peep, as he slumped to the floor. Lucy smiled again, this time in triumph. I have him, Peter, she hollered towards the back of the room, dropping her sugary Valley Girl tone. Is the deck ready? Without waiting for an answer, she grabbed her pair of Cosmo Glass and launched the Neural Data Retrieval Program. She was no longer Lucy Murray, but the elusive netrunner known as Bubblegum, the best-paid data thief in Night City. But she would not remain herself for long. In a moment, she would soon become the man with the silver tattoo. Bubblegum loved her job. Breaking into people's memories was like riding a brain dance emo high. Shit, what a fucking phrase. Holy Christ. Oh, man. Whew. Okay. She felt as these foreign limbs became her own. She absorbed their thoughts, views, and mannerisms. It was no different this time. The tattooed man's mind began to eclipse hers until the last iota of Lucy Murray was pushed out. His name was Mark Collins, and he was walking along a derelict metro tunnel. There was a stale mustiness in the air. Mark Collins hates that smell. It must be about here, he thought. Listen, damned if I know how your neurosystem works, so I'll just say it out loud, he muttered to himself, as if to himself. I know you'll crawl into my mind soon. The job comes for us. This was the only safe way to contact you. In a second, we'll be right below Cosmotech. I'll show you what your father's keeping locked up in a basement level 5, so watch close, because only you can help us. Oh, Cyberpunk! Shit. I'm gonna become somebody in the middle of a heist. Yeah, what a familiar sounding story. I wonder why it's so familiar. I guess we'll never know. There's a lot of the trash, narratives that you find in the world of Cyberpunk are all super thematically connected to the narrative at large. And that's something that's awesome. And I don't know that I've ever seen that. Like, it's one thing to have, like, a goofy in-narrative lore bits. Doom is really good about that, actually. But this is, like... They're that, but also even the theming is really related. Have you found the No Life 3 shard? Yeah. Destiny lore gets close. Really? Huh, okay. I think I could see that. I love when they thematically connect things to the Johnny V story arc. Yeah, because there's a lot to unpack there, which is like is a phrase that people use really dumb on the internet, but I actually mean it. Like there's a lot of texture to that whole dynamic. Ah, yes, the Chronicles of Titania. Xenophage in D2 is a trapped soul shooting rage at aliens. Is the trapped soul the little bug in the rock? That's Xenophage, right? I know yeah, I read that one. It said examine the office below. Oh, yeah. The security room, I'm sure I can probably open it up. This floor plan is bonkers. Holy crap. I'm loving it. Also, I'm just smacking into the wall. Is that where it is? The little bug used to be a guardian? Ah. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for.
This was my den before the campaign. A place to focus, relax.
Doesn't look good anymore.
Security had to set up somewhere. One of the many small sacrifices I've had to make. This was the first, but it won't be the last.
Did you do the Sinnerman quest yet? If so, what did you think? Oh, I loved it. I mean, there's the shock value of it. Sure, I'm like cool, whatever. They like this is something that just ain't been in a game before. So that was cool. But I do love how it very directly sort of questioned the philosophy of Johnny Silverhand, like the posturing and the need for sacrifice and throwing your body into a grinder to just make a point. Like, is it worth it? All of that stuff was touched on very directly with that specific quest. And I love that they even let you have a conversation with Johnny Silverhand about it. So I thought it was great. I guess to me, the thing that I find so amazing is they take these concepts that may be present in one part of the story, and then they use side quests to extract them out individually and unpack them and like really kind of like play with the issue from the perspectives of all the characters. It's super neat. Pretty efficient storytelling. Yeah, right. Like, I'm not going to jack in. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You show me that jack in, I'm jacking in. Like, this game is very narrative rich. That was the intent, right? I guess I understand people coming to this game and not getting what they were looking for, but oh shit. But I was looking for some damn lore. And boy, is this like just bricks and bricks of it. I'm not sure if you've gotten this at all, but I felt guilty playing this game, like I was hurting a lot of people just to cement my undeserved second chance at life. Oh, like just playing as V? Huh. Yeah, you do. Most Vs have a pretty big body count behind them when they're just trying to survive. But I mean, the theming of the game, the thing they're trying to prep you to philosophically want to do is to be a legend, right? So legends aren't guilty. Legends know they deserve it. Yeah, that's Night City, baby. Exactly. That's the idea. Which is kind of the underpinning that actually makes the rest of the philosophical stuff work. And I think that's like, at least it's more of a philosophical back than something like GTA, which is, I want to do crimes, I guess. 5 was a lot better about it. But usually it's kind of the same thing. It's just like be a legend, to win, be on top. Yeah, Quechua, you can do non-lethal. So if it is possible to play with a clean conscience, I suppose. Hey! There is no greater sensation in life than to fail a strength check and then pass a hacking check. All this philosophy-driven stuff, the science of the how and the why. I think... So, like, Cyberpunk is pretty good about not turning to the camera and saying, well, what about that? But it does tell a lot of stories that are driven by or feature that aspect, and then leaves a lot of open space for you to...
Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
She's so distraught. She got her slippy heels on. She can't even come in here. She can't even do it.
Sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
Yeah, that's...
Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I am not letting any more of those freaks set foot!
Aim for the head if you can find it.
My head.
Something wrong?
I'm a bandit. Thank you
Don't
for the
worry
cheer.
about me. Do what you have to do.
Huh. Police quests make me feel like a vigilante? Yeah. And like even kind of like interacting with the police makes it pretty clear that like more morality, traditional morality, is just kind of a dated concept. Rewiring synaptic pathways. Yeah, I read that. I wanted to say something like, wouldn't you realize that like your floor plan isn't the full thing? But huh. One of the police quests made me a bit sick to my stomach. I don't know that I've done those yet. Are those like the wanted dispatches? The little... Or is it just anything through the Regina fixer? One can only have things like justice, a way of dealing with the bad guys. If the system is not corrupt in a night city, everything is corrupt. So street justice. There's a lot of that. For me, it's kind of like the only morality is like the open market. It's the invisible hand. This is the libertarian paradise. Maybe not quite in the like. No, pretty much. But I think it gets to that by being like, yeah, what if there was a city where you could just grab a gun and try to claw your way up the ladder? Some people seem to think that they would like excel in that environment. And I think this is like it doesn't dive too far into the like, it doesn't try its hardest to make it seem awful, but I think it does sort of just suggest that there would be a lot of these side consequences if you did it. And I think it does have a sense of humor about itself. Not quite as like, not quite as elbow to the ribs as GTA can be, with its weird like satire / sometimes just outright mockery, which whatever. The United States kind of deserves a hit or two. You might have already talked about this. What do you think about the CD Projekt Red article news in the past week? I mean, there hasn't. I guess there have been a couple of things, huh? The apology, the stuff. It's all just words, right? At this, like, I want to know when that first patch is hitting. Then like, that'll say a lot. I think that's the only talking I think that needs to happen at this point. I guess. I just, at this point, it's just everybody sort of, they've decided what they believe. And I think it's like, now it's just people trying to convince each other, and that just makes everybody like, just going around and around loops. We finished the game before the free DLCs come out. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, I finished Witcher 3, all of it, before Cyberpunk came out, so sometimes you got to just put your faith in the wind, and it'll blow the credits to you. These things, that's what I meant. The gun for hire stuff. No, that's not exclusively police. No, I guess it's just the random quests you get. All right, never mind. We're in the middle of a mystery here. I gotta hack this shit. I gotta read. We got a mystery here. I love how Cyberpunk has that corrupt dystopia, but it isn't a satire like a lot of games, at least not fully. It takes it a lot more seriously. I agree. It has just enough fun to be fun. Like, it still has humanity. It's very easy for things to lose that, especially when they're dealing, I mean, like, death is kind of the core theme of the game, so it's great that it has life in there. Oh, you meant as the River Ward quest. Right. Yes, okay, I know exactly what you mean. My bad. Typical behavior of the target exceeds from field agents. Acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely to heighten stress due to recent events. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. Oh, Jesus. Despite objectifications from the Chief Security Wallace, target Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. This qualifies as an extreme deviation from acceptable behavioral norms and calls Alpha's general stability into question. I hereby request emergency maintenance. Is this dude a robot? And do I have to, like, figure out whether or not to tell him that? Is this a real iRobot? Requesting maintenance. Request to proceed with Operation Condon. Target Alpha has been approved. A joint maneuver will be conducted with Team Orange. Yeah, if he didn't remember things. Maybe he's getting brainwaved. Maybe he got that COVID vaccine, so now all the 5G waves are programming his brain. Man. If anyone's watching this outside of the year 2021, yeah, it was a wild time. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Field agents from Tier Orange have successfully avoided contact. Orange reports that Mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. Do they know? An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedures. Field Agent Blue 66M was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation Suspension Protocol has been initiated, and only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. This is a real parasite situation, huh? What if this whole operation is just so a grip of dudes could be in here, like, eating their snacks and shit? Like, that's all they're doing. They're just coordinating. Like, they set up the Social Security company, and they're just like, they're in that snack drawer. Cyber snacks. Has anyone tried to make, like, a Burrito XL or a Orgiatic or anything like that? I've seen some good fan art, and now the holy shit, the porn fan art is kicking into high gear, you guys. The highest of gears. Flourishing, thriving is what I would say. The Secret Snack Society. Oh, what is this?
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
These cars are a little rough, but that's fine. All the flying cars buzzing around. Cyberpunk is really just Anthem 2.0. Anthem didn't sell 13 million units? Nah, dog. Sorry, dude. Not quite. Face the satellite dish facing? Yeah, I know. I'm just... Obvious troll. I know. Give me an easy dunk, I'm gonna take it. Put out the mini tramp like that, I'm gonna skadoosh it. I'm gonna gadoosh. I'm gonna get those too. I wanna put them up. Come on. I've been walking through the desert here. I'm gonna take my easy dunks where I can get them. In a way, shitty trolls provide a service. They give even the kind-hearted of us just someone to shit on for just a little bit. So, God bless you, shitty trolls of the internet. No, I'm not inviting your services more. I'm fine. But every once in a while, you gotta just, like, I guess that's the definition of the term whipping boy. Or just someone you just walk by and you're just like, God damn it. Just give them a good solid knock to the gut and go on about your day. Damn, dude, this game looks good. I'm gonna guess this specific mission has a different LOD model of the city that I'm probably looking at. Because the buildings are actually a little geometry low detail. But the variety of textures is so good. Like Spool. Man, I'll be real, I felt bad about the way Spool was treated. But yeah, I agree. Kinda.
Got a Viz on our receiver. Black van parked next
Viz.
to it. Gotta be our winner. The hell is this all for, though?
Fuck if I know. But my gut tells me we should see what this bad boy's hooked up to. See these cables?
Oh, what happened to Spool? Oh, no, I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked in on him in a while, but... What does Spool have to do with anything? The whipping boy thing I was talking about. That was totally a vibe.
Need here. Gotta be another way inside. Sharp eye, Johnny.
It was... Teasing him on camera was basically a thing. I can find out his Anthem sold fewer than 6. Yeah, I don't think they ever announced full sales figures for that. I mean, if it were like 15, EA probably would have thrown more money and time and people at it. But I think it was like right on that line where they put just enough people on it to like see if it was worth saving, and the answer was always kind of like maybe. That's kind of how it feels like. Every once in a while, you just have to shit on a troll. It's the law. Are you telling me to not obey the law? Me? A law-abiding citizen?
Hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
Boy, that kicked in. I feel like these cello, like these low, like these heavy cellos have been laying in a little more and more. The cable objective is a bit buggy, so you don't need to worry about it if it's not shown complete. Just follow to the next objective. Oh, okay. The follow the cables thing. Yeah, because I found where the cables went. If that's what you mean, like this specific instance. Because, yeah, I don't see any other cables. I was going to talk to Elizabeth, and if there's dialogue about it, then I assume that I hit the right trigger. Oh, it messed up for you too? Alright. Okay. I appreciate the heads up.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. Know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter. And I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Could be. Tech they're using seems unconventional, though.
Do you plan to check it?
Yeah. About to pay him a personal visit.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but you know they're broadcasting... You know they're broadcasting brain control waves, right? Your brain is being fried like an egg. You know that, right? Oh yeah, look at that. There's like a weird gold stripe on the minimap. I guess it connects the, maybe the satellite dish on the roof or something? Want to let you know that your character in 14 is adorable? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I think my character's adorable too. I'm glad you share that opinion. Okay, yeah. Dead. As long as you don't spoil anything for me. I would appreciate it. I don't know where this dude disappeared to. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to that. I'm just taking one last little swipe through the place. Making sure I'm not missing any lore or anything. Can you imagine? Huh. Not this gamer. Not today. Yeah, those are like downturning cellos. It's such an intense and like... Just like... It sounds good, but like it's a horrible sound. It's the sound of something very bad happening. Maybe it's like... meant to represent the inevitable and ever-approaching death. That would make sense to me. This game does like to remind you a lot that you're dying. Which I think it does it about the right amount, because it'd be very easy to forget. You're blasting around a cyberpunk wonderland, listening to Oons Oons music, and high-fiving your best friend Keanu Reeves, like, yeah! They gotta kick you in the gut every so often and have you cough up something, pass out a little bit. Do you think there will be like a think piece that's like, man, I think Cyberpunk taught me what it must feel like to have a terminal condition. And now I've had a feeling. I feel like I used to read a lot of those op-eds of like, this game made me feel something, and I'm gonna write about that. Like, I used to read a lot of those. I guess they don't really happen as much anymore. I'm still just kind of flitting around. Oh, wait, have I been up here? Yeah. Oh, right. I don't think I've actually been out here, but there's nothing out here except a sick-ass pool. That will be a Reddit post? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you're right. An upvoted post on, like, our gaming now would be... I was playing Cyberpunk and felt a thing. I shouldn't be so dismissive. I think there's a lot to be learned of just people articulating their feelings. Like, that's what communication is. So, I have to recant a little bit, but still. I like this room. A little shower room. I swear, like, some of the spaces in Cyberpunk feel... GTA 5 definitely had this too. But there's a lot, I guess, a lot more spaces in Cyberpunk that actually feel like... God damn it. Lived-in spaces. Oh. Damn it. Well, I have to snoop. Expect me to not snoop? Dad's campaign? I don't know, I don't like that. Oh, okay, never mind. She's writing to her daughter. Yeah, never mind. That makes a little more sense. Daughter in Europe? Okay, they sent their daughter to Europe while they ran for office. Like, that's a cyberpunk thing. You're not allowed to run for political office if you have living children in the contiguous U.S. Wait, Judy? Oh, Judy is how they knew. That's how they met you. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Holy shit, Judy. Thanks for the ups. Damn. There's Judy being a bro again. Yeah. So Jeff fired somebody? Wow. Slipped his mind. Somebody got fired because somebody had a brain whoopsie? Huh, weird, okay. Okay. Has it ever explained why the US is broken up into different nation states? It's not anymore. But yeah, that's part of the lore. There was like a new... The US basically was disbanded at some point. The US government was destroyed. And then like the United States just became a kind of like a nationless region, and then like the states reformed, and then there was a new United States, and that's what the NUSA is. It's literally the new United States. King Egg. That is a solid. I'm a journalist. Do you not think being able to bang Judy as male V is hostility from the gay agenda? You know what? I thought more people would unironically say that, and I honestly haven't seen that very much. So. The entire world is being shockingly mature about the actual content of the game, which is not what I expected. Everyone is taking the actual content of the game like a damn champ. Maybe because only adults are actually getting that far and playing it, but it's the weirdest thing. In a weird way, like, all this dumb dramatic shit is actually a godsend, because it's the smoke screen for people who just want drama. Like, they just stay there. And then the actual content of the game can live and breathe with the people who actually get to it. So, I've seen a lot of people on Reddit angry that Male V can't bang Judy. I've seen a grip of, like, people on 4chan and stuff, but they're gonna say what they're gonna say. It wasn't quite as, that wasn't quite as insufferable as I was expecting it to be. So it's been nice. Basically the reverse of what happened in real life with the US and the USSR. Yeah, because the USSR is still around. So there's the new United States. That's everything except Northern California, basically. And there's Night City and then Northern California. So that's oh, Texas is still its own republic? Okay. So they manifest destinied again, but they still don't have the entire region. Not mad, but more options would have been nice. Yeah. Hopefully they'll come in time. I'm excited to see what this first patch is. What they managed to knock out on the hotfixes was impressive, but maybe that's like residual work from the crunch or whatever. Who knows? So they've been ostensibly under normal hours for a month. So I'm curious. What's coming in that 1.07? How much, I guess. But CDPR can work fast. That's like... I haven't really seen a whole lot of people, aside from like the quality of their games or their work culture or anything, no one's really acknowledged how fast they are. Jesus Christ, they're fast. They might be the fastest. Platinum Games is very fast. From Software has been very fast. Just now I'm trying to think about it. Like, it's just been Japanese game dev mostly. That is that, like, brutally efficient when it comes to just making game content. I can't think of any other devs that just like... Oh, I missed the TV? I think I missed the TV. I didn't have the technical ability to fix it. So... I didn't get the skill check, no. I just saw that the wire's connected to it. So... I'm just gonna go talk to that van.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us the slip any second.
Just steal it? Is there a way to switch objective? That's how. It would verify the theory that you have regarding this quest? Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I mean, I can't... he was suggesting to take the car, right. That makes way more sense. Well, I can't, like... I'm not gonna, like, save up character points just to get that one little tidbit, so... Ooh! But maybe I can save it for another playthrough. So... No spoilers. With some scannables? Mostly flavor text? Oh, okay. I guess you're right, I did kind of stop looking for scannables. Oops! This is still 100% run, though. Oh! Gosh, if only I were just a little taller. Oh, God. Okay, that's... I can't see. Right in front of him. Zoop. I'm a master hacker. These are all civilians. Like, civilians never go wow! Civilians don't go aggro on you, do they? Oh, alright.
Gonna lose him if you don't pick up the pace.
What?
Don't lose him, V.
Oh, now you're interested.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what.
Well... Huh. Okay. Think you're supposed to drive through? Oh, maybe. You were meant to break through the gate in a car, not sneak up to them. Yeah, that's pretty bugged. That's pretty bugged. That's pretty bugged. Oh shit. Okay, I see. Yeah, they're taking off like right fucking now. All right. Fuck.
About to find out.
Go.
Gonna lose him if you don't pick up the pace.
Who actually likes chili cheese Fritos? I love chili cheese Fritos.
Don't lose him, V.
Oh, now you're interested.
But they're just really caloric.
Could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what.
So they are a rare treat. Nick, you hate chili cheese Fritos? That's okay. That just means more chili cheese Fritos for this guy. Make a little spout with the bag, just pour them in my mouth until they hit the back of my throat, and then I gag. I cough, tears streaming down my face. Stephanie comes in the room. What's wrong? I can't speak because there's Fritos everywhere. I'm trying to tell her how much I love Fritos, but I can't. Because my vocal cords are all scratched up from the salt and the chili cheese dust. That's how much I love chili cheese Fritos. I'm open to sponsors, by the way. If anyone from Frito-Lay is listening to this. There's still no official chip. No official snack chip of the Lawrence stream, so... You know, there's a big ol' hole there. Where money could be.
You look at politicians and
Frito-Lay sponsor check-sized hole in my bank account. Frito-Lay.
Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players.
Oh boy, he's got thoughts.
They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
They're taking us in the north side. It's Cannon well, Johnny.
I like how the radio hit and Johnny had to shut up. He was just warming up, man. You can tell it. Johnny starts gassing up to say some bullshit about the corpse. Like, oh boy, here he goes. Oh. Johnny has a theory for everything. He's always right. That's what's important about Johnny. Is he's got it all figured out. There's a dude right there. Ping wasn't hitting him for some reason. Wait, what? Not hackable? What the hell's that all about? I didn't come here and hack all this way to not hack somebody. Why did it go to the maelstrom? What the heck? I'm dropping a what the heck on this one. This mission rating has evolved to what the heck. Shit. Is this broken? Seems like it. Methinks the quest has gone weird. Hack the NPC? No, it was a little laptop. I just had to squeeze right by. Just inch on by. Just excuse me a minute. Oh, we got a runner. I don't think I can hack. Yeah, these guys are not like. They're not. Wait a minute. Why do you have a thingy on you? What the? Yeah, you guys get ready. Someone's. Oh shit! The fuck? What the fuck? Is this the thing?
Jam-packed with hardware.
The fuck?
Don't see any manufacturer info or detect any model.
What the fuck? What happened?
They don't mass-produce trucks like those. What are they doing?
Why are you talking about the car?
Earjacking. Huh.
What?
Security firm or government. Media scouting for Pyramid. How is this?
It's activating late for some reason? Yeah. That's weird. Yeah, I'm confused too. Ugh! I need water. I need water. I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay. Clearly I had too much pee in my balls. Clearly. So. Now that they're all empty. Let's try this.
No, don't make sense.
I'm more of a ranged kind of. Oh, shits! Gotta take a little puff off the old inhaler. I need to at least get a ping. I need to ping. Need to ping them. There we go. Alright, time for brains to pop and fry. Oops. Noggin in the microwave. You resetted your piss and balls cooldown? Yeah. I'm buffing it with the water, but yeah, it's been cycled. Don't have any weapons? I got this right here. I mean, quick hacks are my weapons. I walk through arenas like a cyber Jesus, turning off people's brains with my mind. But like, yeah, 3 shots and I'm dead. So I'm an internet cyber weapon. Yee! Don't shoot at me!
Go, go, go!
Is that a car? A car of man's? What the heck? Ooh! Like I'm not pinging the dudes for some reason. I don't know why. There we go.
Come on out! We can be friends! Now it all makes sense! Ha ha ha!
Jesus. Interesting. They're actually finally throwing the numbers of enemies at me that mean I'm running out of RAM. So that's cool.
Hey, you trying to get me killed?
Oh, why did I use that much ramps? Oh, whatever. Oh, you can't grab them?
And here I thought this day would be a dud. Ultimano!
Hacking feels like easy mode. Should have been an extra layer to it. I mean, I had to do the build. That's kind of what I've heard that a lot actually though, that late game anything feels like easy mode. Everything feels equally broken at the end of game. I mean, yeah. You sure you're okay with that? Damn it. Christ. That almost got me. Yep. What? What? I'm trying to... There. I guess I was hitting the wrong button. Whew, that was weird.
Jam-packed hardware. My optics don't see any manufacturer info or detect any mods.
Jesus.
They don't mass-produce trucks like those. What are they doing? What are they hiding?
Earjacking. Huh. Could be the security firm or government. Media scouting for dirt on the paralysis?
So they're like hacking their ears. Huh. You can build revolvers that do 800,000 per shot. Nice. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's not like it's not like Borderlands where it has to have like a raid boss. That'd be kind of cool though, I guess. Something to like some super long-term goal to strive towards, but that's usually not what narrative experiences try to do. Hey, what's up, anime? I do like anime. I think the animes I'm gonna watch next are the Dragon Ball Super films, the 2 of them. That was recommended in the old Discord. That sounds like a good time. You can middle mouse click while scanning to keep track of an enemy and see them through walls. Oh yeah, tag them. Yeah, usually ping lasts long enough that I've just been able to sort of knock everyone out. But yeah, it's starting not to, so I do need to do that. I think I read this. Yes. What's up, Totally Not Michael C? I'm doing Dream On, the side quest with the mayoral candidate who has been robbed, but it's already going in interesting and weird directions. And there's a weird spy van that was outside. I've chased it here. And then I'm gonna put my little hack nodule into it. Maybe I shouldn't be up here right now. I just knocked everyone out, so I'm kind of doing my my pass, picking up all the everything that'll like sell for a decent amount. Hacking all nodules. Headshots do not deal additional damage? Huh. I think I have one that doesn't have that drawback. Yeah, alright. I do kind of like the way the minimap makes it pretty easy to parse where the gear is and if it's worth you finding it and picking it up. It does a pretty good job of distilling all that information pretty quickly so you don't spend hours and hours picking up every last thing if you don't need it. Then again, some people just really like doing that. Do you have the perk that instantly sells any junk when you pick it up? No, well, it's the one that instantly dismantles, right? It's not instant sell, is it? Is it? Is it? Is it instant sell? That's not instant sell. Maybe it's instant sell. I ruined it. One without the headshot drawback is applied to a specific weapon. God damn it. Is applied to a specific weapon. The one that's non-lethal with no headshot damage goes in your cyber eye and affects all your weapons. Got it. That makes total sense. Ooh. I opened that box so hard it evaporated. Look at all this stuff. Oh. There's usually money in these guys. Yeah, there's always money in these guys. I don't know why that is. It's a little money bag. Loot tables are just... That's just the way they roll, I guess. Oh, that's right. There's like... There was like a whole animation of clearing things off a shelf, and it only like really happens like 1 or 2 times. Oh no, I ruined it again. No, wait, I think I got it. Wait, maybe I do. That was close. I don't even really think I need the components much anymore. Never seen that animation. 100% the game never saw it. You didn't look on enough shelves. Is there a completion somewhere? Because I've seen more than a few people throw around the like percentage completion. I didn't know if there was like a stat that the game actually had. Where it would tell you. Oh, those 3 cards. Oh, okay.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Got 0 things on your maps? Okay.
Pictures, medical records. Vulnerability to neuroplasticity. It's some kind of database.
I
Brain
got another
scans,
one.
The paralysis, biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Dexter, thanks for the cheer.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit! They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
I see. I see. Oh yeah, changing this. That doesn't look cool at all. There we go. Actually, that is pretty cool, but I have better stats. And those work. Those work just fine. Jeez. Jeez.
V, do you have any news?
Gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds and now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the Hollow.
Right. I'll come by.
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
You missed the Spec Ops soldier in the roof escaping in a stealth flying car? You can kill or down them if you saw them before they escape. Whoa, that's awesome! You get somebody, you can like nab somebody as they're running away? Man. Does that mean you don't have to do the car chase? Quest bug, press C. I already did. That's on the ramen shop. Unless you want me to... Oh, there's like a hidden one? Is that what you mean? Oh. Oh, you still do? Oh, okay. That's just a little bonus thing you get to do. Done this mission twice and didn't know. That's awesome. The roof when you battle the Maelstrom. Oh, wait, what? It's from earlier in the mission. Oh, it's not in the So wait, is it the roof of the apartment or the roof at the Maelstrom base? Do you have to like get through fast enough? Damn, I probably could have gotten him. Oh, the van driver escapes to the roof. Oh, okay. That's cool. You can also jump on the AV and ride it for a bit. Yeah. Taste the sky for that 1 second. Oh, what? There's another fight? Oh, come on. Doc says I can't get back in the ring. God damn it. I didn't know there was another one. Shit, I hit the wrong button. I hit Z. One more fight. This is a special one. Ooh, okay. Okay.
NC, back with you so soon? How's your
afternoon? I'm trying to practice.
I got a real noodle cooker for you today. Researchers at Biotechnica have exposed a dolphin to the brain dance of a child learning to read. Apparently, this perceptive porpoise cousin can already distinguish between all our vowels. It's a damn shame dolphins can only survive in lab tanks. I'd sure love to see them take a crack at world domination.
I missed my exit. Heavy car. Little scrape. How open is the city? Can you go into just about any building? No. No, you can't. There are a fair amount of, like, open stalls and things like that that kind of make it feel a little less boxy. There are a surprising amount of interiors, but no, you can't go into everything. But there's some cool stores and stuff you can go into. I assume I'm going to be able to go inside a ramen shop. There's, like, some diners. The narrative does bounce around to enough interior spots to make it feel like it. At least for me, but then again, I'm mostly just following quest objectives and stuff, so. If I just wandered around the city, like if it says open, oh, maybe I can go in there. I'm pretty sure you can't, but let's try it. And there's somebody standing in the way. Move, asshole. So yeah, it's just locked. Oh, maybe I can go in there. Actually, I think you can. So yeah, there's a whole thing in here.
Got a lot of iron here.
I have a bad experience some years ago. I want insurance.
Now I'm curious.
One of my clients, he lose his mind right here in this chair. He howl like an animal, expose his blades. He charge me. Then I have no gun, only a scalpel. I try to defend myself, but I lose one eye, 4 fingers, and a kidney. Still, I survive it, as you see. I promise to myself every day I will not be unprepared again.
This patient of yours, cyberpsycho, you think?
I do not know. For me, cyberpsychosis is an empty word. A label we give to people who are bad, evil, from cyberware or not.
Huh. Well, one thing that doesn't really happen in GTA is getting a tragic backstory from random NPCs. But that's an interior. I think it's more that like there are vendor areas that are explorable spaces, and then they sometimes, I guess, have dialogue and lore stuff in there. What are the blue message choices about? Is it just to explore lore? Yes. Blue dialogue doesn't advance the conversation. Yellow dialogue does. Whether it's like mission critical or it could potentially be a decision, basically. Blue dialogue will never change anything, I guess is the assurance there. But like, this is an area where it's not technically interior, but, well, I mean, actually, no, there's a awning there. So, is this an interior? It's definitely dense. They're sending me here because there's a story quest here, but, you know.
I'm ready. You ready? Hey.
Been in Night City long now?
Long enough to know I should not answer seemingly harmless questions. Eat, pay, and be on your way.
Could go for a bite.
I figured. What can I get you?
Pop turd. The best turd you've ever tasted. Ramen. I'll take some rums. Damn, now I'm hungry.
Immerse yourself in orange wholesomeness.
Might as well get my buff on. I feel like it's... I don't keep my, like, food and drink buffs on as much as I did in Witcher. I just have a lot of booze.
Tianchi, kumquat for the soul.
I feel like I want to take a photo here.
Nice. Step on me.
Sorry? Okay, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can work my magic. It's going to be really hard to get it nestled in there, but I think I can do it. Let's see here. Well... I don't know why that sticker, like, disappears. That was kind of neat. Step in my ramen, daddy. I wish they could... I wish you could listen to the radio. Okay, this might actually work. I was wanted to get him backlit by the neon. Let's see how this... Yes! Alright. Pretty cool photo. Hey, Katarina. Thank you. Piana's ramen. I will. All those little squiggles, those are pee. That's ramen pee. Yep. Let's see. Maybe... can make it a little harsher. Yeah, I kind of like that. And yeah, a little... yeah, that'll make it look really, like, glowy. Yeah. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. Damn. Like, that would just straight up be a wallpaper for me for a while, I'm sure. And it's just there. It's just a game now.
Will you sit?
Some random ass NPC.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for the sub. Oh, sorry, Carmine. You gotta turn the brightness down on your monitor, TV, or something. I actually calibrated my TV for the first time ever instead of just like cranking brightness and stuff until it like tickled my eyes. It's not as bright, but boy, is the picture just so much better. It's taken a little bit of adjustment, but it's pretty sick.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago we last met.
Fucking Nilfgaard out again.
Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently.
Really Martinesque. No,
It's a long story.
I'm playing in 1440.
Where do you
2K,
even start?
if you will.
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me, becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, On several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
Oh, that must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So the whole time you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Huh.
Mentioned any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they just wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
Haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So, you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you? Try to blackmail you?
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened.
Wow.
So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
Jesus.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
Or that's what they want you to know.
Huh.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
Wanted everything to just go on and flow on, because it was convenient.
Convenient?
I got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
Huh.
You think if I tell him everything that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging. So how do we play this?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
I'm kind of okay following her lead because it should be her call, right?
And any for your thoughts?
She's his partner. I think another V would probably just be like, nah, fuck it, bro, you're brainwashed. This is supposed to be my like nuanced V. This dude is going to become the mayor and he's getting puppeted. Yeah, but this is supposed to like stop that from happening again, right?
Are you still with me?
She's compromised, right? I guess that's true. She's also programmed. So maybe all of this is part of the programming to like get her to make her think that she's dealt with it, and meanwhile they just move back in and keep programming her. Yeah.
Truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'll be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
What if she forgets to fire them? Being programmed to like chili cheese Fritos? Well, whatever.
Things fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything?
Yeah, Johnny, it's a little on the nose.
At least we know what we're up against.
How are our cases different? I mean, I just kind of want to pick the dialogue to see.
This is different. Saw yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds' individual thoughts.
Paralysis make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis' lives?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Getting her brainwashed by a toothbrush is real cyberpunk? Hell yeah, it is. So they're firing SSI, right? So that's gonna get the spies out? Or is she suggesting that I just let them continue being brain programmed so her husband doesn't die? No, they're firing the company.
Hey, you there? Hey, you dig brain dances? Hey, feast your optics right here, yo. Got the meanest, primest shit ever scrolled.
What have you got?
For you, girl, best the Night City has to offer.
And that would be...
The most Nova-spec, geeked out, turned up virtue you ever seen. Man, I'm talking like transcendental.
Where's it from? You got a license for exclusive distribution in Night City?
Come on, man. Ain't nobody bothered with that shit. Know why? Cause the stuff I got's way too legit to be legit. Feel me?
Whoa. Why is it...
What's on the virtue?
Real feeling, neuron shredding, high octane, trans-sensational, adrenaline pumping shit, yo. Your brain will blow its load, girl. Trust me on this one.
Why am I allowed to have money?
All right. You got my attention.
Nah. Knew you couldn't resist. Virtue's all yours. Couple more eddies, you can use my plate.
No need. I've got my own wreath.
Of course you do. It's probably top shelf, latest firmware too, right? You see, this virtue's approaching vintage gray.
Fuck.
I doubt you.
Damn it. He's gonna get me again. Hold on, I want to look at this in the wait, new items. Where'd it go? Oh wait. There you are. Unlabeled brain dance. I can almost read it. Damn it. Is there any way to make that bigger? Crap. I really want to read that. Oh. I want to enhance. I'm trying to think of how to do it now. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Enhance the image. I'll I'll point my phone at my TV or my monitor here, and then I'll zoom in on my phone. This art be tight. Something don't get bent. I can it kind of works, but it's too. There's not enough pixels. Like some of them are just like scribbly little lines that I can't read. That actually kind of worked. Oh man. Okay. When I shift S, yeah, you can snip and then like that. Let's see here. Actually, here. Yeah. Let's zoom and enhance the proper way. We're going in. We're diving in. Oh, shucks. It's not new, so it's sorted down. Well, it's a nice white square. Oh, there we go. Okay, so. Whoop. I'll go with Photoshop. I don't remember the... Can't remember if... I remember zoom in on Photoshop. That's easy. Well, that's right. Cyberpunk makes everything else slow way down. Oh, there it goes. This is important. This is important. Let me do this. This is important.
Get behind
this
me,
is important. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's like get bent maybe. Don't get bent. Don't get blunt. Don't get burnt. There we go. That's it. Yeah. That's exactly what it says. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Actually, here, let's... I can... Oops. That actually wasn't the one I wanted to use. No, these are all wrong. These are all wrong. Ah! Okay, hold on a minute. No, wrong? I don't want an oval. Get out of here. Oval's stupid. Stupid shape. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, they're supposed to be like little deedle deets. Where's the... There. Why isn't it doing anything? Get out of here. I'm busy. Oh, that's why, because it's doing it on the other layer, or this layer is too small. All right, I've bifurcated the fragments. I'm about to add double, triple pixel crack encryption. This will make it so that I can then drop a tree right in the middle there. That's a good tree. This is called tree hacking. Not a lot of people do it this way, but this is what I do. And then you want to sharpen those edges, and then you just do that about 8 million times. Hold on, what's the redo button? There it is. So, I guess all those edges are already done. Oh, it's not even doing it. Oh, it's all Control F. There we go. So you really bring those edges out. You want to really crank those edges out. And then you can start to see the hidden message underneath. It's really, really small. But if you run all this processing on it, and you really run the encryption correctly, you'll see that, man, that's not, you can't even read that. That's okay. That means they can't get me. It means they can't get me. Ooh. So yeah, I hacked it. I hacked it open. Please don't steal that. That's my hacking. I did it. And now I know what it says. Don't steal it. That's my hack. Oh wait, I need to Let's give some of that RAM back. We got him.
Be able to run.
God damn it.
Now why not? Let's run it on yours.
Can't wait, huh? With the shit you're about to experience, I'll be bouncing off the motherfucking walls. Come on. I got my sit-ups just round the corner.
Stefan, somebody's brain is getting overwritten right now. Alright. Oh, God.
My rig. Hey, take all the time you need.
Why did I pay for this?
Just like me, isn't it? Getting trapped in the brain of Night City's dumbest merc.
What happened?
Look around and connect the dots.
Shit. Oh, can't believe I got conned.
So your brain isn't completely fried to a crisp. That's good. Time to wake up, because you're about to be breakfast.
Why is the... Wait. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Okay, so I thought Sweet Dreams updated. That was scary. Yeah, they took all my shit. Huh. That's an old one, right? I think. That's a really old one. Yep. Ooh, don't look. Don't look. Don't look, everybody. Why is unlabeled brain dance in my consumables? Don't look! The body is beautiful. And good knows T's got some, or V's got some juicy T's. She's got some juicy TTs. But don't look. We only respect. Oh, I do like the idea of V crawling around killing people naked. I'm sorry, Jesus. Yeah.
This is the little cunt that came in here guns blazing.
If you looked, you have to apologize to Jesus right now.
With the Valentina-looking psycho.
This is the same place.
The one. Looks like it's time for payback.
Wow. They didn't even move. Joke's on you, asshole. I got a super brain now. Like an idiot. Alright, documents. Hey, you wanna see something funny? Ass? Check this out. This is a laugh. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Hey, you don't want to nick it on the way down, jack off. Man. Ever get thrown off a building by a naked woman? It's about to happen again. Yeah, lol ass. Exactly. That's what the hidden message was. Dead kids, bullshit. Yeah. Ooh. Motherfuckers. Finally had a whole style I was into, and now I'm naked again. Damn it. Can't believe I'm back here. Good. Give me my straw-woven trilby back. Before I wear any clothes, I need my straw-woven trilby. There we go. That's a real woman right there. God. What are we still doing here? Yeah, safe house is burned. They even showed us on TV. We have to wait long until next smartass try to fuck with us. We need to pack our gear and get the fuck out of here. Maybe for good? Yes. Just chill, okay? Do you know how rare for lightning is to strike in the same place? Zero chance. We have break-in. Things get heated. Boo-hoo. We rush out and keep... God. They actually acknowledged it, at least. That's pretty cool.
Seriously, go to hell.
Wow.
Shut your hole, stupid whore. Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Oh. I thought I was gonna ping, but I didn't. Jeez. Back in the saddle again. Doesn't he look pinged? That's, yeah, I guess that's a pretty hefty ping, I have to admit. I feel like a lot of weird stuff is happening now that things have been removed and placed back into my inventory. That's a lot of people. Huh. Hound? I need the shit. You mess with a galaxy brain, you're gonna get turned off. Oh, you too. Didn't even know you were there. A lot of people around. Turns out when you're like a cyber god, the impact of having all your shit taken away is pretty reduced. Is the ability to hack through walls a perk? Yes. It's part of getting a the legendary ping ability, which is I think you have to craft it. But it lets you see and then also target enemies through walls. So there's a few steps between
Should have asked if he had any used hypos for sale too. What could go wrong?
Oh, you.
Not now, Johnny.
I don't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Wasn't important. These people don't even have anything interesting. I'm still naked. God. How many hours have you played? Over, I think like 60, 70, something like that. Rip stuff. Where was it? Is there just like a treasure chest somewhere? No, I don't have my gear. Yeah, I might want to grab your stuff. I guess I was expecting an event to happen, but yeah, I was getting kind of close to the elevator. That's not good. Can't believe it's the same goddamn place. God damn it. At least Johnny is justifiably brutal. Just some rando. Justifiably brutal on you for being that stupid. Locker in the main room. Alright. Oh. That's a pretty big one. That's a lot of shit. Yeah, take all. Absolutely. I'm sorry to say, there comes a time when V's juicy boobs have to get or have to be covered. I'm sorry to say that now's that time. Actually, maybe I'll go back with that a nice dress that I had. God, going by gear sucks. You just look like an asshole. Oh, I got another better trilby. Is her vag glowing? There we go. But if by that do you mean, is it radiant? Then the answer is yes. Alright. I don't know why this is there. That's weird. Got so many grenades. I don't even touch those. Oh yeah, and guns. Right. I mean, sorta. I don't even really touch these. Apparition? Hmm. The Widowmaker. I don't know that I've equipped that before. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, oh, man. Sure. In you go. Those are all wieners. I don't know that Have I used this rifle before? Oh, okay, it's just one of these. Sell the bases for cash now that you're 20k poorer than you were. The bases? I mean, I guess I own this place now. Maybe I should part them out and sell them. Recoup my investment. Gave up on gear level as soon as I realized my mind was more powerful than any gun. Yeah, it just doesn't really matter. Which is, I guess, maybe a bit unfortunate. But I'm kind of okay with not being a part of the gear, like the gear cycle. And this game doesn't really seem to operate on those kinds of principles anyway. Just like dropping items at level that are iteratively better than your previous. Oh, hello. Haha! Forgot I left you there with an unfried brain. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Well, we're done here.
Well, well, looks like fortune favors the stupid, too. Now what?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
Oh, okay. Why does it keep updating Sweet Dreams? Oh, that's different than Dream On. Never mind. Okay, let's go get our money back. Ooh. Only if you could make an organ harvesting empire. Sadly, this isn't one of those games. Yeah, I was tracking the wrong quest. They just were both called dreams, so I got them confused. I'm a simple man. I see dreams, I think dreams. Well, back out here again. Yeah, maybe he's got some new virtues for sale. Hey, I was a big fan of that last video. LSBD. Why don't you send me about another one? Wait, where's my car? There you are. There's my gold car. Watch out for falling bodies. I think I already saw that one. Alright, I have seen a body. It's one of those where, like, the first time it happens, you're like, what? Was that what I think it was? Go buy another. I want the sequel. Yeah, it's only fair if we give him another chance. It's only fair. You don't want to not be fair, do you? Just a businessman trying to make it in the world. Got to give them the opportunity to make it right. Issue a refund. Treat the customer right. I don't even think it was a BD. It just gonked your brain. I wonder if, like, if you watch it on your own, did they just get you? Like, you just pass out wherever you are and they find you? That's a good point, Rick. I have put bodies into the bodies falling off of buildings marketplace. Oh!
And this is WNS News.
There's a little domination happening there.
Reports of hardship have emerged from Alaska.
Shut up. Oh! Hold on, my girl's yelling at. Oh, look at her. She's had some drinks. Ah, yeah. 12K for a gun you don't need or use, 16K for a BDs you didn't watch, 15 for an implant you didn't need. Doesn't actually do anything. You're right, Lawrence. You shouldn't have money. Wait, which one is the implant that I bought that doesn't do anything? Trying to get pics for my girlfriend. Got drunked out by Judy. It's true love. Yeah. Oh, Vix MK1. Oh, wait. The one you get for free? Did I buy another one? Damn it! Where's my texts? Where's my pics? I demand pics from my cute drunk girlfriend.
I'd like a refund.
Oh, holy shit, girl! You good?
Oh, that's right. You have to pay him for it.
You started glitching out and...
That's right.
Save your breath. You conned me. You knew what you were doing. You want to know what I do, though? Hmm?
Now hold up, yo. Let's all be chill for a second.
You've got an hour to get out of Night City and never look back.
Oh, my sweet fucking Jesus! Thank you! I knew you could.
Shut the fuck up. I wasn't finished. If I ever see your face again, I'll gut you and string you up by your insides. Understand? Now start walking.
Does he have like 16K on him? Yeah, what about the money? Where'd he go? Hold on, let me see if I can get him. Oh, there he is.
You blind? Save me!
Well, I bent his knees the wrong way. I mean, that's a punishment, right? Hold on. Just to remember how that ended up. Oh shit! What? Oh! Oh! Fuck! Damn it! They got me. Long arm of the law grabbed me again. Damn it! Truly, this tale has had the most tragic of endings, like Romeo and Juliet. Didn't have any money, though. How did he spend that much money in, like, one day? Okay. Let me finish up this other quest. Jeez. I feel hollow. Maybe bought an implant. Yeah, he spent it on Joy Toys. The highest class Joy Toys. He spent that much money in like 20 seconds. Yeah, but I'm a legendary solo. One of the best freelancers of all time. What radio is this? That's a good question. What is it? Night FM. Night FM's always a crowd pleaser. Can't tell what that... I always have Eddie Sabrina. Oh shit. Oh, a Caliburn. I already got one. Who cares? Only poor people drive 2-year-old cars. Uh-oh. That was fast. Where were my picks, Judy? Also, I'm totally texting while on the road. Be flirty. Be flirty. Oh, okay. That was fast. She went from like tipsy to hungover in 20 minutes. Oh! I guess I did shake down some dude for money in that amount of time. Yeah, no nudes. What is this all about? It's weird though. Like that was too fast. There should have been like a day of game time or something, or 12 hours. For the number of times that this game does try to like space things out in game time, it's weird that one would hit too quickly like that. Is this a new playthrough an old save? Neither. I'm still playing through it for the very first time. If you can believe that. Now we're being dramatic. Jeez. It's a perfectly legal place to leave my car. Oh.
Yeah?
Interesting.
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Damn.
Fuck.
Now I'm gonna cross it even harder, basically. Oh, talking about this guy? Blue eyes means you're on a call, right? Or you're transferring data?
Make sure your implant is always the latest model.
Is everything all right?
Need to talk.
Oh, if you scanned him, his name is Mr. Blue Eyes?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I know. Elizabeth filled me in.
I thought Elizabeth was going to be
Hire
here.
a professional.
Elizabeth, what did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
Strange as it may sound, don't got much.
There's gotta be something. You didn't find any hard evidence?
Man.
V?
Did you just implant a puppet mayor? No, they're firing SSI, so theoretically, the mind control is supposed to stop. But, I mean, that could all be part of the mind control.
Sorry, it's all hearsay and speculation.
Like what?
SSI took money from all kinds of people. Holt among them. But it's a weak lead. Too weak. Nothing that can help you, Jefferson.
Damn. All right. I'll handle things from here.
Meaning?
First, I'm gonna win this damn election. Then, I'll find the motherfucker who spied on us. And if it was Holt, I'll find every last speck of dirt on him and bury him under the heap.
Well then, good luck.
You'll get your fee soon. You already got my gratitude. Goodbye, V.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who or what. Our guy's outmatched. They can do whatever they want. He's fucked, V.
Yeah, Dead, I lied to him. I lied to him with this character. I'm gonna do another playthrough that kind of follows a different track with most of it. So I'll see other resolutions. Man, aliens. As usual, it was aliens. Well, that was more involved than I thought it would be. Yeah, okay. I'll do this one. I think. I'll put on my stupid mask. I'll put on my fight mask. And I will go beat this person up. Yeah, this is a corpo background. Although I think the corpo, I think I cut off the corpo specific side quest too early. I think if I played along with that dude, there would have been a longer quest, but instead it was just... Didn't you do this already? Wait, I think I did. Yeah, because it was in Pacifica. Is this... Is this another one? Oh, this is a different one? Okay. Come on! You didn't have to be back there. That was you. Oh! Why is everybody electrocuting? Is it because car contact is a critical hit? Alright, well, whatever. Everything's fine. Gold is conductive. That's it. Yep. The entire car is one giant live battery.
Trying to be funny?
It's pretty funny. DLC might dig more into those topics of like being programmed or having your consciousness overwritten. Yeah, maybe. I do like it when it leaves you with a sense of disquiet. A lot of quests do that. It's pretty good. DLC in a week? No, I think just the first big patch in a week. They said that the free DLC stuff is getting delayed until after the next big patch. So one big patch in January, one big patch in February, and then free DLC, I think. That's what they've said. Yeah, a few months. So, yeah, I'm real perked to see how big this first patch is going to be. Not in terms of file size, in terms of like fixes and stuff. I was worried when I heard the DLC was coming next before the patches. No. They are all in on patching right now. At least that's what they say. They put out a couple of hot fixes before the holiday break, which they took a holiday break, so you know. That's humane. The code has taught us anything is that we can't predict the future. Yeah. We can play around with it, but man, who knows?
Spare veterans some change.
Here. All yours.
Knew I saw good in you. God bless.
Toughest fight ever incoming? Okay. I'm ready for it. DLC is coming out before PS5 and Series X update. Yes. That is my understanding as well.
You want blood? Is that why you're here?
It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey! Ha ha ha! What a coincidence!
See, you're in your element here.
Yeah, well, I love to entertain, put on a show. Could say I'm a clown at heart.
Meaning we ought to keep you far from kids' B-Day parties.
Can't argue with that!
So it's you I'm fighting?
Depends.
On what?
If you want to get splattered. If so, then lace up, lay down some cash, and let's have some fun.
Oh shit.
Care to explain the nade nose?
What about it? It's where it's always been.
Right. But say someone were to give it a good poke.
Silly question. It does what all grenades do. So, you know, game plan accordingly.
Give me a minute. Cool?
But only a minute. Our fans await.
I would say right after you pay. Okay, I was going to say right before. But I never know exactly when it's going to, like, take my saving ability away. Let me just mash some chocolate in my farce. Let me drink a Tiancha Kumquat.
We're doing this? It's for serious scratch.
I'm waiting for the food texture patch. Get those 2 poly burgers off my screen, please. Yeah, I want them to have
No problem.
I want them to have higher quality
Come with me.
icon art. I want to be able to read the BD covers.
You two are ready to start? Mm-hmm. Ready as I'll ever be.
I like his smirk. He's got a nice smile. Fuck. That shove sucks. I don't want to blow him up. What? Cool, I think. I guess it doesn't seem to be blowing up. Damn it! Ah, Christ. Yeah, this one's not so bad. He actually doesn't have much health. So all the fights were about done. Yeah, some of the other fighters had slightly different attacks because they could like dash. But yeah, the fighting system, like, it's there and it works. Like, it's not outright broken, but it looks like it is.
Oh, I see you're not joking around. No problem.
There's some animations
pot.
that
Come with me.
yeah, the way they slide across the ground, yeah. And like the range of their attacks is super confusing. So it's more like the visuals don't reinforce how it's actually working, but like
You two are ready to start?
it's not
Mm-hmm. Ready as I'll ever be.
there's a mechanic there.
Best brawler win!
Shit. God damn it, that fucking shove again. You need to let him hit you and trigger the electric shock cyberware a handful of times, but you can make the nade blow up? Really? That's interesting. I already finished the Razor fight? I did, yeah. I did that last time I played the game.
We're doing this?
I fought Rhino, yeah.
Scratch.
I've done all the other, well, I've done all the other ones like I had access to, so. Yeah, I need to sidestep from behind. You can't backdash that shove counter. And you can't block after it either because it takes away all your stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the game does the attack animations do a very bad job communicating their actual range.
Stop.
There we go.
I'm done. I surrender.
This fight is over! V is the winner!
Ooh, that was a doozy, V. Got me grinning like a goon, ear to ear. Here's your take. You earned every penny.
Thanks. You're a real bozo. You know that, Ozob?
A what? And you're Miss Normal? Don't turn your nose up at me!
Hey, You do know that grenades
Honka honka.
these days,
God.
right? I avoided, but someone else.
I know. We all die someday. At least when I do, there'll be fireworks.
I'll kill you!
What the? What? Somebody's pissed off. Calm down, buddy. What the? Other guy's a grenade instead of a nose. God, I love Night City. This place is so fucking weird. That's fairly weird.
She's mine!
Ooh. Shit. Come on. Oh my god. Just goofing around, but still got plugged. Still one more fight though? Oh yeah? Okay. Wait, what? It didn't autosave after? Oh good, alright.
We're doing this? It's for serious scrap.
Oh good. Good stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I love it. Love it. Love to do it.
You two are ready to start?
I got so good at punching, I might as well punch
Ready
again.
as I'll ever be. May the best brawler win!
Yeah, I'm gonna blow him up this time. There we go.
Stop!
Thanks. You're...
Okay. Definitely drop a quick save so I don't get popped by any random ass scavengers. Please manual save. I did. I quick saved. Whatever. What? You don't want to do that fight again? You don't want to watch that fight again? Come on. Oh, if the health bar won't go away, save and reload. Yeah, that tends to happen after those fights. No sweat. Actually, it's getting a little... Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I think it's time to mix it up. I think it's time to play a different video game. Oh. I'm going to eat a snack. And then, let's move to Beat Mania. Let's play some... Oh! John's here! Or John's rating. Hey, everybody. You kind of came at the right time. I'm about to play a very intense, fast, and difficult rhythm game called Beat Mania. It's got some great music in it, if you're into that. But I do have to eat something real quick. So I'm going to eat, I'm going to find something. It takes me like 5-10 minutes. I also have to set up the game. So it's got a big ass controller. Here, I'll go grab it. Oh, see you, John. Thanks for the raid, man. Hope life's good with you. Here. Show this off a little bit. It's this massive son of a bitch. You go tippity tappa over here, and you go scritchity scratch over here, and then you end up playing a ton of like really intense Japanese electronica. So it's the most pure game because it's got fat beats and you got to hit a lot of buttons really fast. So yeah, I have a little webcam on my desk too that can capture my tactile fingers So I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh yeah, there's new music too. So yeah, and there's anime. There's anime and weird stuff. So if you've just rated, I would be happy if you stuck around. But I know that going to break exactly after people rate is not the best way to do it. So it does require some setup. So I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. See you guys then.